Okay, so we have seen the cytoplasm. Now try to understand that our cell is functioning in different way. It has to secrete so many chemicals, it has to secrete some lipids, have to manufacture lipids or proteins, and have to transport that at the site where it is required. So the cell needs to perform different activities. As the body is complex, the cell have to perform multiple activities, and to perform multiple activities the cell has got some structures, or we can say the membrane bound structures within them. Okay, within the cytoplasm there are several membrane bound structures present, so they will perform different sorts of activity for the different types of function of the cell. Okay, so different organelles have a different types of activity, and to make them separate they have got membrane around us. So the first organelle we are going to study is endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, so endoplasmic reticulum was first described by two scientists, that are Porter and Thomson. Okay, so what is endoplasmic reticulum? What does it mean by this complicated word? Endoplasmic, endo inside, plasmic something related with the plasma membrane or membrane, we can say. We have seen the plasma membrane, cell membrane. Okay, surrounding the cell there is a presence of cell membrane, we can say the plasma membrane. This sort of membrane is present inside the cell. Okay, so the membrane like structure, this is a membrane, double layer or bilayer membrane which is present within the cell in some folded way. That is why it is called the endoplasmic. Okay, now you understand endo word. Endo means inside. So the membrane like structure, cell membrane like structure which is present inside the cell, which is folded. The tubes and plates like structure, the folded structure which is present inside the cell is called endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum is attached to the very close to the nucleus. Endoplasmic reticulum, by the way, it is of two types. One is called the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, whereas the second one is rough endoplasmic reticulum. You can see over here I have drawn the eukaryotic cell. This is the nucleus, and within the nucleus there is a presence of chromatin material. Okay, so the chromatin material which is present in the nucleus. Now this is nuclear membrane which is porous, and this endoplasmic reticulum is attached with the cell membrane or nuclear membrane of the cell. Okay, the endoplasmic reticulum which is nearby the nuclear membrane is called rough endoplasmic reticulum. This endoplasmic reticulum is called rough endoplasmic reticulum because of the presence of ribosomes. These ribosomes, I have shown the dot-like structure, those are the ribosomes. Those ribosomes are present on the endoplasmic reticulum, and this endoplasmic reticulum is called rough endoplasmic reticulum. Whereas there is another type of ER is called the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. This endoplasmic reticulum does not have any ribosomes on them. That is why it is called the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So two types of endoplasmic reticulum, rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Now, if we talk about the function of the endoplasmic reticulum, these endoplasmic reticulum, the rough endoplasmic reticulum have got ribosomes. Now, these ribosomes are involved in the protein manufacturing. So, the ribosome we consider as a factory which makes or manufacture a protein. Those proteins will get manufactured by the ribosome that will get secreted in the endoplasmic reticulum. This endoplasmic reticulum provides the path to transfer these protein which are manufactured by these ribosomes. So mark over here, these are ribosomes and this is rough endoplasmic reticulum. This one over here is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, now this is the endoplasmic reticulum. Say for an example, this one over here we can say it is the manufacturing site. We can say the ribosomes. Ribosomes, what do they do? They will produce or synthesize different sorts of proteins. They will produce the protein. That protein molecule will get enter into the endoplasmic reticulum, that is rough endoplasmic reticulum. This endoplasmic reticulum will make a channel-like structure within whole cell. So they will carry these manufactured proteins at the site where it is needed. Okay, the protein where do we need? We need protein everywhere in the cell. Okay, different types of protein they will synthesize and this protein will be needed at the different site of the cell. Correct? So they will transport the protein which are generated by the ribosomes inside the cell. Okay. Now, sometimes this ribosomes is a company, something like they will manufacture a kind of false proteins. Some proteins they are not needed and some proteins they are faulty. So the faulty protein and the protein which are already manufactured but in a stock, they will remain inside this endoplasmic reticulum. They will not move further. They will store inside this endoplasmic reticulum. Whereas faulty protein will get some modification within this endoplasmic reticulum. So the modification and storage work will be done by this endoplasmic reticulum. Now the protein which are already manufactured and okay, these are the protein which are perfect. Those protein will be sent to the particular site. And some protein they will send to the Golgi complex or Golgi apparatus. Golgi apparatus must be present near to this endoplasmic reticulum. So this Golgi apparatus which are present close by the endoplasmic reticulum, they will receive these proteins within themselves. Okay, now this protein which they are manufactured by the ribosomes, they will travel in the endoplasmic reticulum, rough endoplasmic reticulum, and they will send to the Golgi apparatus, and Golgi apparatus they will do further modifications. Okay, so whatever and whenever they are needed, they will change the form and transport. Who? Golgi apparatus. Now, this was about the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Now the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, what do they do? Smooth endoplasmic reticulum, they will synthesize certain types of lipids. As we know, for the body functioning, we need proteins as well as the lipids. We also need, somebody says we need sugar, but yes, sugar we normally utilize at the time of respiration and we utilize it in to get the energy. But for the bodybuilding, for the muscle building, for the generation of new tissues and new cells, we need proteins as well as the lipids. As we know, the cell membrane we have studied. In the cell membrane we have learned that cell membrane is basically made up of two things. What are they? They are the lipid. They have the phospholipid bilayers. So they are made up of the lipid and integral protein we have learned about, isn't it? So the cell membrane is made up of two components, that is protein and lipids. So those two components will get manufactured by the endoplasmic reticulum. Understand? Now with the help of these proteins and lipids, they will form a new cell wall which is generated on the top of the new dividing cell. Some animals, they do, they means this rough endoplasmic reticulum. This rough endoplasmic reticulum will do detoxification. Okay, detoxification, that means some toxins, they get denatured. That is called the detoxification, so that the toxic cannot harm the cells or the body of the particular organisms. The proteins and lipids which are synthesized, they will function as enzymes and hormones. So this was all about the endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, hope you are clear with that. In the next session, we will learn some other cell organelles. Okay, thank you.